8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, this your boy OG, man.
OG
Welcome
Mike
back to
Love
OG
TV.
Mike Love TV, man. Welcome back. It feels good to be back. I know it's been a while, you know what I'm saying? I should have dropped this video a few days ago, but I was pretty much, working, doing double overtime and shit like that. But here's another video, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you some fitness, today. On this channel, we do a little bit of everything, but today, we tapping into the fitness, of course, because I love working out, I love staying in shape, and I want y'all to stay in shape with me. I want y'all to be in the best shape of your lives. And pretty much, if you're wondering when you should start, the time is now. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just start today. Just start working out. Just start putting your best foot forward and pushing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised on what you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be great. I want y'all to stay healthy. You know? Like, what's like, think about it, man. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? You getting all that money. Imagine you getting all that money. You feel me? Your job just gave you a raise. You getting a double raise. You getting all that money. You can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of your health. I'm trying to have you here, when you 60, 70, 80, 90. I'm trying to, listen, I want y'all to stay here for a long time. The only way you should be dying off of natural causes. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be dying off of, not taking care of yourself. And I want y'all to take care of yourselves for real, man. I want y'all to start today. You know what I'm saying? And say it with me. I will start today. Today. You know what I'm saying? You figured out me? But yo, let's get straight into it, man. Today's workout, we're doing some jumping jacks. We're gonna do some crunches in there too. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do a little bit of everything. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit of everything. We're going to do some push-ups as well. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to attack our body. And what I mean by attack our body, we just going to pretty much put in that work. It's going to feel like an attack on your body because you're going to be like, God damn, I never did this shit before. Like, this shit beating me the fuck up. Like, what did I do to deserve this? You know what I'm saying? And you can't look at it like that, man. You just gotta look at it like, yo, listen, I'm putting in work. I'm putting in pain. I'm trying to be the best me. I got to start today. You know what I'm saying? I hope this video motivates y'all, man, for real, for real. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing jumping jacks right now. I'm doing 10 sets of 10. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm doing a 20. Well, you can do 10 sets of 10. You know, I was supposed to do 10 sets of 10. I know I probably did like 20 in a clip. You know what I'm saying? Knowing me, broke it down into probably like 5 sets. Just so I could get the workout done because I just came back from the gym too. You know what I'm saying? Shit be real. Shit be real. You know what I'm saying? But I love doing jumping jacks, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a full body workout. And what I mean by full body, this workout could like really shed some pounds off your body. Jumping jacks alone. You hear me? Jumping jacks alone can do it. You know? So yeah, you can break it into 10 sets of 10. You know what I'm saying? I know I probably did, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I probably did 5 sets of 20. I can't remember, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I'm going to do a count once I get into the jumping jacks this time. I'm just pretty much, stretching out. keeping my body moving. So once I go into the jumping jacks again, I'm just pretty much shredding fat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did bring it into 5 sets of 20. I knew I wasn't bugging. I knew I wasn't tripping, y'all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love jumping jacks, man. It's very, very, very... I feel like this is an S-tier workout. And if you don't feel like it, try it yourselves. I know y'all used to do jumping jacks back in the day, but think about it. When you was doing jumping jacks back in the day and you continuously do it, and you saw your body getting leaner and leaner and leaner, what was that? That was results. That was results right there. That was our body breaking down fat. That was our body losing pounds. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think about when you was a kid. Like, I know you probably think about, you probably look at your kid pictures like, you know what I'm saying, for some of y'all that was, you know what I'm saying, lean. Because I was a skinny kid. You know what I'm saying? Real skinny. And when I was working out, I used to work out a lot of times with my pops. Because my pops, you know, used to work out like crazy. You know what I'm saying? He still works out. He still like walks. You know, he do his daily walks. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like go crazy with his workout because like I feel like over the years he, you know, stopped working out as much. You know what I'm saying? But you know, me just watching him is just pretty much like, damn. You know what I'm saying? That motivated me. I remember when I first started doing push-ups, it was because of my dad. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You know what I'm saying? My dad motivated me, you know what I'm saying, to do push-ups, jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? That's what really motivated me to do these workouts. And then looking at these pictures as a kid, back to, you know, these pictures. And, you know, I'm like, damn, you know, this is the leanest I ever been because, you know, jumping jacks was a full body workout. My dad used to always say jumping jacks is real lethal. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you go to 100 and past 100, because then that's when your body's in fat burning mode. You know what I'm saying? So he was really coaching me on some, like, yo, listen, jumping jacks. So I remember as a kid, you know, at certain exercises he always made me do was push-ups, jumping jacks, you know what I'm saying? Because I was a bad little kid too. You know what I'm saying? Push-up, jumping jacks, you know. But jumping jacks especially because, you always tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're young. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be mobile, to be moving around, to be able to stay in shape. And as a kid, I used to, you know, watch my dad, follow my dad. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. Like, you know, our parents and even, you know, our siblings, uncles, aunties, grandmas, you know what I'm saying? You know, as a kid, you know, you doing all these exercises and working out, you know, you probably got it from them, or, you know what I'm saying, you probably got it from working out with your friends. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing. You probably doing jumping jacks with your friends. You be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? So I advise all of y'all, look at your baby pictures, man. Look at your baby pictures and watch yourselves. You know, as a kid, if you was one of those athletic kids where you was always just, you know, mobile, you look at yourself like, damn, I was in the best shape of my life. And you know why? Because you was always moving. Huh? You was always moving. You was moving in high gear. You was exercising. So I'm trying to bring you back. You get what I'm saying? I'm sorry for that long gist of that, but I'm trying to bring you to, you know, working out. You know what I'm saying? If you worked out before as a kid, you should be start working out now. You know what I mean? Get in that shape today, man. What are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? This is me doing crunches, man. I hate doing crunches, but you know what? I'm doing crunches. You know what I'm saying? I'm breaking it down. 100 reps too. I'm bringing it down, all of them shits down into sets, man. 10 sets of 10. That's all you need. 10 sets of 10. Can't do 10 sets of 10 to 20 sets of 5. Or if you want to lower the number, you can lower the number, guys. Listen, at this moment, you got to set your own pace. You don't got to follow my pace when I'm working out. You doing 100. You like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Especially a beginner, start low. Start at 20 reps. I'm going to do 20 reps a day, crunches. I'm going to do 4 sets of 5. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start somewhere. And you remember, you know what I'm saying? Remember this, man. Pace yourself. Keep going. And then when it gets easy, set a new goal for yourself. Don't get complacent. Don't get too comfortable. That's what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember at a point in time, I was like 300 pounds. Probably like 50% body fat. Pure muscle. I was in probably one of the best shape of my life. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, too. Especially when I cut down to like 285. I was like, ooh, wee. What? I felt unstoppable. I really felt unstoppable. And then what happened to me is I slowed down. Life got me, you know what I'm saying, in different ways. I felt like I got into certain situations. Went through a lot, you know what I'm saying, in these past couple of years that pretty much just had me really thinking about everything. Like everything. So, you know. One thing for certain, man, I love working out, man. I love this fitness shit because, you know, this is what kept me disciplined. This is what kept me still here. You know what I'm saying? God blessing is God's blessing. You know what I'm saying? That I'm very much still here. You know what I'm saying? 37. You know, and God willing, you know, I'll be here another 37 years and so forth and so forth, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want y'all to stay in shape, stay moving, think positive about yourselves. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through stuff, you know what I'm saying, just know you always got, you know, someone there for you. And if you don't, man, listen, I'm here for you, bro. I'm here for you, bro. Especially, you know, I'm here for you. And the ladies, I'm here for you too. I'm here for you too because, you know, life is hard. Life be lifing. You feel me? I know life be lifing. But you gotta keep pushing yourselves. You gotta keep going. You know, it can get rough. Definitely could get rough, but you gotta keep going. You feel me? But here I am doing some crunches, man. Sorry about that. This is another crunch. Well, this is another, like, pretty much 100 crunches. Pretty much I lift my foot off the ground and I'm pretty much doing the a different form of crunches. I forgot the name, you know what I'm saying? But another 100 crunches, man, to go. And like I said earlier, man, you don't gotta pretty much hit the same number I'm doing. You can set your own pace. You can set your own goals, right? Like, this is my goal, doing 100 crunches. You know what I mean? That's pretty much one of my goals. Doing 200 crunches, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much another part of my goal. So, I'm always trying to set new goals for myself. You know what I mean? If I gotta break it down to sets, if I could do it all together, that'd be wonderful. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna break it down to sets, and I'm gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing myself. I want y'all to keep pushing yourselves, man. And definitely, like I said earlier, pace yourself. Also remember, you get some water too. Damn, you know what I'm saying? That's how hard I'm going. See how my cap falling out my head? My hair is showing, my dreads is showing. I ain't giving two fucks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just worrying about working out. That's what I want y'all to do. Fuck everybody. You might be saying right now, damn, OG, how you get comfortable or working out amongst people on a gym or outside? Because some people might be antisocial like me. I'm antisocial. You know what I'm saying? I'm social to motherfuckers that talk to me. I'll talk to them. You know what I'm saying? That's how social I am. You know what I'm saying? For real. I stay to myself. You know what I mean? Even though back in the day, I used to throw mad parties. Even at that time, too, I was still social. I was still outgoing. You know what I'm saying? An outgoing guy. But, at the end of the day, I really didn't care for too much people. I tell people all the time, like, hey, listen, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell people at the parties, too, like, you're like, oh, you love us, alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everyone that went to that came through to me and the bros, Team Anonymous, you know what I'm saying? Anonymous Sounds, Team Trap, that came to our trap parties, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much pulled up. Oh, damn. See, my shit was that shit my head kept falling down for real. That's how real it is. I'm over there getting into the workout. Man, listen. I tell you, man. But yeah, man, shout out to all my guys, Team Anonymous, Team Trap, to all my guys that been to the trap parties. Y'all know how it is, man. Them trap parties was legendary. Legendary, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's, but yeah, I'm very much to myself. So I understand people that's like, pretty much that got like a lot of anxiety. I be having a lot of anxiety. I never tell like a lot of people this. A couple of people that really know me know like I be going through it like, motherfucker. I don't like being around a lot of people. Even though I'm always surrounded by a lot of people, I still don't like being around a lot of people. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to tell people that back in the day, they would look at me crazy. Like, Mike, you always surround. That don't mean I like being around the people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I used to work security. You know what I'm saying? Even I've been doing security for a long time, 20 plus years. For those who know, shout out to all my guys. You know what I'm saying? For real. Shout out to all my guys. You know what I'm saying? My security tag name, Hulk. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. There's a reason why they call me that, but you know what I'm saying? Besides the point, I'm just to myself. I just like to come, lock in, and one of the things that helped me lock in is music. You know what I'm saying? If you got some music, some headphones blasting in your ears, put that on. Because that really, for me, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my tricks. That really blocks everything out. You know what I'm saying? I might be like, damn, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in the gym. I don't want to be surrounded by all these people. But guess what? I put on them headphones. You hear me? And those who know that see me in the gym all the time, I don't even like talking in the gym. unless it's one of the guys. Shout out to my guys that's in the gym, or shout out to my ladies that's in the gym. You know what I mean? I don't even like talking in the gym. You say what up, I'ma say what up. You don't say what up, I don't say what up. That's how I move. I don't like talking to people. You know what I'm saying? I goes in the gym, I'll goes in the park or whatever, and I work out. I put on these headphones, you hear me? Or work out and go the fuck home. So I know, you know what I'm saying, and this is my trick for guys that's pretty much, you know, deal with a lot of anxiety, man. You know, deal with a lot of you know what I'm saying, don't want to be around people, I should say. You know what I'm saying? Get you some headphones, man. Get you some headphones. Put them headphones in and lock in. Lock in. You know, only focus on the workout. Only focus on the workout. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my tricks that pretty much help me when I'm in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. You know, I don't want to talk to nobody. I want to put these headphones in, and especially being that I don't like being around a lot of people. Like I said, put them headphones in, I lock in, man. So that's my trick for all my anxiety heads. That'd be like, damn, I don't know, OG, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? They worried about going to the gym and worried about how they might look to this person, or how this person might look, or might perceive them when they go in the gym. You think I give a fuck about how anybody perceive me in the gym? I might wear the same shit every fucking week, washing my clothes every day or whatever. And you think I'ma give a fuck what niggas gotta say? No. I put on these headphones and lock in. And you know what niggas tell me anytime I stop, or people, you know, my bros try to tap me or whatever, they be like, yo, OG, you always locked in. Like, you always locked in. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about nobody else around you. You don't do none of that shit where you on your phone, texting a million times. And even when I see you on your phone, you probably send a quick text, boom, you back into the workout. Like, you don't even be playing around. Like, for real. And I tell niggas like this, when you in the gym, you gotta lock in. When you working out, you gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really trying to push yourselves, or you trying to like go to that next level, and just get there and just really, you know, put your best foot forward, you really gotta zone out. And what I mean by zone out, I mean by locking in like a motherfucker. When I zone out, I lock in. For those who know, for those who play sports, or just, you know what I'm saying, just pretty much just play anything, you know what I'm saying, any type of sports. You know how it is when you lock in, you know what I'm saying? Or if you're playing a game, you just locking in because you concentrate. I want y'all to concentrate on your goals. I want you to concentrate on just working out, just pushing yourself. Don't concentrate on the motherfuckers around you. Don't look at motherfuckers around. Concentrate on you. And you'll be surprised. You'll be in and out the gym like, damn, I just went to the gym? Shit. Especially when motherfuckers that be always worrying about what other people think about you. You know, put on them headphones, go to the gym, and get the fuck on. Work out, and go home. If you're in the park, work out. Put in the workout. You know what I'm saying? Put in that work and go home. You think niggas is caring what you got going on? Niggas is more worried about themselves. If nigga caring what you got going on, he doing too much. That person doing too much. Way too much. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? For real. It's either he care about you, like, oh yo, that's the homie, that's my guy, or you know what I'm saying, he got another agenda. And for those who care, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. And for those who's like just studying business, like mind your own business, for real, for real. But yeah, here I am doing some squats, another 100. You know what I'm saying? You can set the number to 50, to 20. You know what I'm saying? Squats. If you can't do 100, you know what I'm saying? You can set it to 10. You know, set your goal and accomplish it. You know what I'm saying? You could do 5 sets of 2. You know what I'm saying? You could do 10 sets of 5. You know what I mean? As long as you get it done, that's all that matters. You figure me? And I want y'all to keep on putting in that work. I want y'all to keep on pushing yourselves and keep on striving, man. And don't be worrying about motherfuckers. Worry about your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Worry about yourself, man. You here to push yourself, you here to work out. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everyone that's pretty much subscribed, that's locked in, that's pretty much sharing my content, liking the video, disliking, commenting, let me know how you feel. Shout out to y'all, man, that stay subscribed, man. If you don't like it, you can unsubscribe too, man. Shout out to y'all still. You know, God bless y'all. And, you know what I'm saying, I hope y'all still here the next 40, 50 years to come, because, you know, this right here is a lifestyle. And I want y'all to, you know, keep pushing yourselves. I want y'all to pretty much join this lifestyle. Not for me, but for you. You know, this is your life. You know what I mean? If you're still trying to be here 5 years down the 5 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, you know, if you're still trying to be here, I want you to start working out. Start eating healthy. Start making better life choices. You know what I'm saying? Better choices for yourself. You feel me? If you wonder why, damn, I'm just gaining weight, I'm getting fat. You feel me? And that's because you're not taking better care of your health. Not taking care better care of your body. You're not exercising. You're not eating right. You're not even doing both. You need to start today. It's time, man. It's time. Tough love, nigga. I'm gonna give you tough love every time, man. Huh? But remember that last word, love. Because I'm always gonna give you that love, man. I'm always gonna show you love. I'm always gonna push you to be the best you I know you could be. Shit. Huh? For real, for real. But here I am doing push-ups, man. I'm just doing as much as I can in a set. And pretty much the number of reps I'm doing for push-ups, I believe is 150. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to hit 200. Try to hit 200 because of the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, I love push-ups, and it's been a minute since I did any type of push-up drills, you know what I'm saying, because I used to be so heavy in the calisthenics. Push-ups and dips was my shit. Even pull-ups was my shit. You know what I'm saying, like heavy on that, you know what I mean? So even right now, I'm just like, you know what? I want to get back into that shape. I want to get back into that mode where it's like, damn, I'm just looking like the best shape of my life. And like I said earlier in the video, best shape of my life, what I felt like was when I was heavier than this. You know what I'm saying? 285, 300, you know what I'm saying? Although I wasn't eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? I was eating healthy, but I was, you know how it is, guys. Guys, chill out. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? When you want to eat, whatever you want, I'll still eat whatever I want. Let's not be, let's be clear. I still eat whatever I want, but I eat as healthy as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I don't drink soda like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I like my ginger ales. That's pretty much the only soda you probably catch me drinking. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I really, drink soda like that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Like, I drink a lot of water. A lot of water. You know what I'm saying? I don't even play like that, And that's one thing, like, even certain food, I try to, like, stay away from as much as possible, Because I know certain food, you get fat like a motherfucker. Eating that much, But, listen, I'm still a food addict. I'm still a foodie. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a food connoisseur, a champion of sorts, food champ. The food king is here. As you're gonna see on my channel soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna be doing couple of mukbangs. You know what I'm saying? A couple of videos where I'm just, pretty much just eating, just relaxing. And, I'm taking some questions down. Like, if you got some questions, you know what I'm saying, I'm definitely going to do a mukbang where I'm going to be answering all questions. So if you got a question that you want to ask me, you know what I'm saying, leave it down in the comments below. You know what I'm saying? That mukbang is coming soon. It might be this week. It might be next week. Who knows? But the mukbang, well, I said mukbang. The mukbang is coming soon, whereas, pretty much I'm going to be sitting and eating and pretty much just chopping it up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on with y'all, what's new with y'all, shit like that, man. For real. But yeah, man. I want y'all to keep working out, man. Keep pushing yourselves, you know what I'm saying? This right here, I'm just doing 200 push-ups. Like I said, pace yourself. You can break it down in sets. You know what I'm saying? If you could do 15 push-ups here, 20 push-ups here. See, me, I broke it down in sets, but I broke it down in sets where it's like, I'm still breaking down in sets, but I'm doing as much as I can. So, so for instance, if I do 35 push-ups here, that's cool. Next set, I might not be able to do 35 push-ups. I might be able to do 20 push-ups. That's okay. I'm still going to do them 20 push-ups. You get what I'm saying? Next set, might be different. Next set, I might be able to do 15 push-ups. That's okay. I'm still going to do them push-ups. You get what I'm saying? So I'm still going as much as I can until I reach 200 reps of push-ups in total. As far as my goal for push-ups, then I'm done. You know what I mean? You feel me? But yeah, man. This shit right here was my finisher. You know what I'm saying? It was my finisher. Last week we did a combination of mountain climbers, push-ups, jumping jacks. Today we did a combination of jumping jacks, sit-ups, formal sit-ups, crunches. You know what I'm saying? Crunches laying down and crunches with legs in the air. And then we did squats as well. You know what I'm saying? 100 squats. And today we did 200 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? So that's different right there. Shout out to us. Shout out to us, man. For real. And it's crazy because I was aiming for 150, but I was like, you know what? Let me just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling very motivated today. Feeling like the man today. You know what I'm saying? Feel like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how my boy Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I'm saying? Just out here, just getting the muscles. You know what I'm saying? Getting activated. Like how my sister be saying. Shout out to little sis, man. Shout out to my little sis Flo, man. I love her a lot, man. She's one of the dopest people in my life, man. She's one of the most important people in my life. You know what I'm saying? At times I just chop it up with her on the phone. She be out in London. She be out in London doing a London thing. You know what I'm saying? So, I be just like, just calling her just to, at times. At times I can't reach her, but when I do reach her, man, listen. Trust and believe, man. It's definitely dope conversations, and it's definitely laughter because we always joking on ourselves. We always roasting each other. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my sis, man. Love you, sis. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? Happy belated birthday. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday just passed. Year, Leo. Shout out to my sis. All that. You know what I'm saying? All that. But yeah, man, shout out to family, man. If you got family in your life, yeah, keep them close, man. And family could be, your peoples. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be by blood. It could be friends that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Keep the real ones by your side. Keep them close, man. I feel like a lot of times nowadays, and not to go off topic, but a lot of times nowadays, we grow. And as we grow, it's natural that, you might fall out of touch with people. You know what I'm saying? But always keep in touch with your people. You know what I'm saying? Always keep in touch with your people. The ones that's been there for you, that ones that's, that you've been there for, and then they just, hold you down and support you. That's the ones that you gotta, hold on forever. For real, for real. Those guys is like timeless. Those guys is like, you can't take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Never take your peoples for granted, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of homies that passed away. God rest their soul. Even one that just, my brother, my little brother, man. I always, man, listen. R.P. Big Ant. If you know, you know. Shout out to, man, greatest guy that ever lived, man. That's bro. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy right there, man. Miss Bro Heavy. You know what I'm saying? He always supported me. I always supported him. And he was a real guy. You know what I'm saying? Took care of his family. Loved his mother and father. Loved his daughter. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much loved his loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Even people that you view as brothers that necessarily not by blood, but it's just by, by a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like by just, and he's only gonna call people his brothers as far as, they loyal. You know what I'm saying? Real dudes, real solid dudes that's just, always there for you, always support you. When you down, they're there for you. When you up, they're there for you. You know what I'm saying? Just a real guy, supportive, good people. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my bro, man. God rest his soul. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you gotta keep guys like that with you. And every day, you know what I'm saying, we was always chilling, vibing, you know what I'm saying? And, if he was at work, I would call bro like, yo, bro, you Gucci? Everything good? He'll call me like, yo, bro, I'm touching down. Everything good? Everything Gucci? You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. You need people like that in your lives, man. Oh, and if you have people like that in your lives, keep them close. You know what I'm saying? Very much keep them close. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. A lot of people be like, I want to keep it. Nah, keep your loved ones close, man. Keep those ones that's always there for you. Keep those ones right by your side, man. Because you never know when today might be their last. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But, yeah, man, this is pretty much about to be the end of this video, man. I appreciate every one of y'all just for subscribing, just for tuning in. If you watched this from the beginning to the end, shout out to y'all, man. I'm just pretty much just trying to motivate y'all to stay healthy, stay in shape, stay moving, and stay pushing yourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? And definitely don't take your foot off the gas. It's no days off, and I want y'all to keep pushing, man. This your boy OG, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Show your boy some love and subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to I'm just trying to motivate y'all, man, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? You see me, I'm just working out. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to stay in the best shape as possible because I'm getting older. I'm 37, y'all. Gonna be 38 next year, God willing. So, I'm just trying to keep going and keep pushing myself and keep exercising. You know what I'm saying? Keep focusing on the bigger picture, and that's just to, stay around for the next couple of years because I want to see all my nephews and nieces grow. My cousins, young cousins, baby cousins, all that. I want to see aunties, uncles, and all that, grow old. You know what I'm saying? I want to see all y'all grow old with me. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's my message of the day, man. Just to keep going, man. I appreciate every one of y'all for tuning into this workout, man. For real, man. And like I said earlier, man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Really subscribe to your boy, man. I'm just out here just working out, man. Just trying to be better than I was yesterday. For real. You know what I'm saying? But here I am going to do my last set. Pretty much going to do one of my last sets of push-ups. Yeah, that's money right there. That's money right there. Yo, appreciate y'all, man. Love. We out. If you was wondering where I've been, trying to find